You know what, man? Some guys got to do their best, man, to attract women. Meaning that you got to do everything that you can to attract. And some guys, you know, they're not trying to do their best. I know that. I noticed that. A lot of guys have given up. You know, they got guys over there in China, bro, that, you know, the 30 million motherfuckers who can't find girlfriends or wives. You know, they're not doing their best. They gave up. They say, you know what? I'm going to live my life by myself for the rest of my life. I done gave up. But nah, you got to get out here and do your best, man. I don't want to hear about that giving up shit, man. That shit is for the birds. Hell, even the birds don't give up trying to mate, man. They don't give up, man. See what I'm saying? You never try to give up. Never give up. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta do the best that you can to attract the highest quality female that you possibly can, man. Like I'm talking about, you have to try. You have to try, bro. If you don't, you're gonna fail, man. At life. Period. Nobody wants to be seen as a failure, bro. I mean, you could be failing at one point, but soon enough, you can turn your life around, man. I'm about to walk across this street. Get you goddamn long. My thing is, you know, doing my best. Making sure I get enough money in the bank to attract, get my teeth done to attract. Even if I got to get my nose done one day, because my big ass bell pepper nose is getting bigger every single year that goes by. Even getting my nose done. Do everything I can in my power to attract females. Meaning that I gotta spend some time out here, man, to myself. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta spend time out here chasing the bag. Cause I know once I get the bag, man, they're gonna be like on me like bees to honey, bro. You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna be on me like rice cakes, like bees to honey. You know how like rice cakes are all stuck together and shit. The rice is all stuck together. You know, Just like that, man. So I'm gonna try to do the best that I can to make sure I don't just disappear into thin air, bro. Meaning that never having children. You know, as you get older, you know, it gets harder to find a female without money as a man. When you're young, you know, it's easier to find women to have children with. Easier. As you get older, you know, it gets harder and harder. That's why I'm prepping for the future right now, bro. That's why I'm prepping right now. And losing weight, you feel what I'm saying? Right now I'm fasting. I had some coffee though. That's about it, man. I did have a few calories, but I'm not eating nothing solid until 2 p.m., man. And I'm on a bag chase. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything possible to attract women, bro. That's your job as a man. Your job is to attract women. Attract. You feel what I'm saying? At all costs. I don't care if you become a millionaire or even a thousandaire, making hundreds of thousands a year. You're doing everything you can to be the best mate, bruh. Self-improvement, you know, losing weight, that's self-improvement too. A lot of you guys are overweight. You know, that weight is getting in the way of you trying to have your legacy. You know, a lot of you guys, you gotta stay lean. You feel what I'm saying? Because I believe that, you know, when you put on weight, bro, it gets in the way. It gets in the way of you having sex. It gets in the way of you and your sex life. It gets in the way of you and your mating life. You feel what I'm saying? So if I gotta maintain a six-pack so I can get sex on a regular, I gotta maintain a six-pack. Cause I gotta pass on my genetics, man. I take this shit seriously, man. You know, passing on your genetics, you gotta take that seriously. You feel what I'm saying? Passing on your genes, you have to take it seriously. A lot of guys, they don't take that shit seriously, bro. Bro, you're going to vanish into thin air. You know, you got Savvy Guy. He's on the internet complaining, but I don't see him chasing no bags, man. You see me chasing the bag every single day of my life, but I don't see him chasing the bag. Yeah, it's one thing to talk about your problems or your reproductive problem, but it's another thing to not do anything about it. You feel what I'm saying? If you having a problem, then you can lose weight. If you overweight, you gotta lose weight. If you broke, you gotta focus on making more money. See, a lot of guys, they just let life just go by. Let life just pass them by. Get to be 60 years old talking about, I'm 60 and I haven't met the love of my life yet. I'm like, God damn. That's what I saw on Savvy Guy's channel. One of the guys just recently left a comment on Savvy Guy's channel and said that he's 60 and he ain't met the love of his life yet. Bruh, you let 60 years pass and you didn't get on your money grind. You could tell, yeah, he was an incel. What's up with it? What's up with it, Sean Breezy? You could tell this guy was an incel. You didn't think to start to make more money to attract? You had 60 years, bro. I tell you, time is passing by quicker than you think, man. And before you know it, 60 years don't pass you by. And you talk about you haven't met the love of your life yet? Bruh, I done had a couple of loves in my life. I've been in love a couple of times, bro. You know what I'm saying? I say like twice. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and you don't think to like, you know, just just self-improvement, man. I know it takes time, but it's all worth the wait. Shit. Hello. Let me get me too. Thank you. Have a good day. You know, you know, a guy that's 60 who haven't like got his bread together, it's a done deal. I don't care what happens, man. You know, in that guy in the comment section of Savvy Guy's channel, yeah, it is over for him, bro. Because he spent 60 years on this earth not trying to attract women. If you can't attract women naturally, you know, if you can't attract women naturally, you're gonna have to go the money route. That's the only way you can attract females. And you shouldn't be on this internet complaining about these women not liking you. You should be out there chasing your dreams so they can come around and like you then. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta go with the punches, bro. Like, if you ain't attracting women, you better spend most of your time chasing that bag. You feel what I'm saying? You know, if you overweight, get rid of the weight, bro. That's getting in the way of your sex life. The food is getting in the way of your sex life, bro. That food demon. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm back on this fasting thing, bro. I'm not eating until like 2 p.m., bro. That's gonna be my first meal. And then I have maybe some rice and some chicken. You know what I'm saying? At this Chinese spot over here, the Chinese food spot. Rice and chicken. You know, some veggies on the side. Of course, they got the sauce and stuff. That's not very healthy for you. Greasy food, but it's my one and only meal in the daytime. And then I have a second meal at like 7 p.m. So I go through another 4 hours without eating because I want to drop weight. But it's in the weight. My weight has always been my way. From now on, I'm staying like this. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay lean, bro. And I ain't gonna eat very much. Right now, I'm fasting with 2 meals a day. And 2 meals a day is a fast because normally you're supposed to have 3 meals a day. But 2 meals a day, that's called fasting too. You can lose weight like that without snacking in between. Don't snack in between. Don't have no snacks or nothing. Just 2 meals a day. That'll keep you alive. You don't need a whole lot of food, man. feel what I'm saying? You know, it's in my way. The weight is in my way, bro. It has always been in my way. So I'm doing the best that I can to attract. Get off me, fucking fly. Fucking up. Get off me. Fucking bugs and stuff, man. In the summer, they get real bad. You know, I'm doing the best that I can to attract women. And I wanted that cream cheese bagel really, really bad this morning. And I said, no, I'm just gonna have this coffee drink. That'll be my calories for like until 2 p.m. I'm not gonna eat until 2 p.m. I wanna do my best to attract. Do your best, man. You know, cause please, man, life ain't fun without females, bro, in your life. You know, life ain't living, you know what I'm saying, without females in your life. Every man needs females in his life, bro. What, you think you was born to be alone? Get off me, bug. I'm over here by this grass, man. A lot of bugs and flies and beetles everywhere. I see why the ducks come over here, man. The ducks eat that shit, bro. Sometimes I feed the ducks, you know, and they go where the food is, bro. And when the winter comes, they leave. They migrate south, like 1,000 miles away. They keep going until they find a warm spot on the planet. Like I said, bro, doing the best that you can. Enrolling in school to make more money. That's doing the best that you can. Chasing your dream. You know, trying to break into Hollywood. Trying to break into the music industry. Just trying. You know what I'm saying? Trying to attract more women into your life if you already got some. You got a little bit of women, that ain't enough. You're trying to attract more women. You feel what I'm saying? You're trying to attract more women. You know, what I'm trying to do with my jackpot winnings, I'm trying to attract more women into my life. By buying a Porsche, buying a condo. That's attracting women because that's called, you know, stability. You know, I mean, along with a business too, you're trying to invest money too. Like I said, even if I won like $2 or $3 million, that still wouldn't be the end of me investing and trying to keep the money afloat, right? You're trying to keep your money afloat. You ain't trying to crash. You ain't trying to go back to being broke. So you're struggling and trying to figure out ways to invest so you can always have financial security. And that's what women like, man. They like financial security, man. And that attracts women within itself. Being taken care of, being pampered, being fed properly, being fed top tier, you know, going to all the nice expensive restaurants, you know what I'm saying? That's a women thing. That's a woman thing, man. Women, the men, we don't care about, you know, top tier restaurants. Women do. If you're able to take your woman to a top tier restaurant on the regular, you know what I'm saying? She gonna want to stick around, man. She ain't gonna want to leave. You know what I'm saying? You know, why do you think Cassie stayed so goddamn long with Diddy? Because the guy had money, bro. The guy was rich and powerful, bro. And she was there for 10 long years. And she took beatings and everything. You know, all he had to do was say sorry, walk in with a Coach bag, walk in with a Birkin bag. Like, I'm sorry, honey, that I slapped you upside the head. I'm sorry that I punched you in the eye. I'm sorry I punched you in the nose. You know what I'm saying? And she'd be like, okay, honey, oh, it's all good. Keep on giving me that lifestyle. You can punch me in the face all you want. And after 10 years, she'd be like, God damn it, I can't take it no more. I'm tired of getting punched in the face. I'm tired of getting punched in the teeth. And punched in the nose. And punched in the forehead. You know. God damn it, I believe it. I'm running into the arms of Chad. You see what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, that's what they gotta do, man. You know. That's what you gotta do. Any trolls in here, man, you gotta get rid of them. Moderators, do your job, man. Kick these motherfuckers out. Get rid of trolls. You know. If any trolling is going around, just kick him. Yeah, kick him out. You know what I'm saying? So, Diddy, even though he seems suspect, he still, you know, is able to attract women. You know, throughout his whole entire life and career because he got security, man. A security blanket, basically. You know what I'm saying? And you see why he was having those freak offs. Diddy had a addiction to like women, man. You know what I'm saying? So in order to feed his addiction, you know, he had to figure out how to make more money to attract more women into his life. He said, man, how can I have more freak offs? Oh, invest in Ciroc. Invest in Ciroc. Now, I'll have a lot of freak offs if I fucking invest in that. Oh, no. Sean John Clothing. Yeah, that'll bring more freak offs into my life. You know what I'm saying? He want to do more freak offs. He couldn't do the freak offs if he was broke, man. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do the freak offs. You feel what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You know. So, doing the best that you can, man. I don't see a lot of guys doing that, bro. They're not chasing no bag or nothing. And before you know it, bro, you're going to be 60, like that dude on Savvy Guy's channel. Talking about, I'm 60 and I still haven't met the love of my life. I'm like, God damn, that is sad. God damn, that means you let 60 years go by, you still didn't do nothing? You gotta chase that bag, buddy boy. Stop playing around. Stop playing around. Chase that bag. You feel what I'm saying? Do the best that you can, bro. And if you're struggling right now, please be trying to do something about it right now. Like, are you like enrolling in school? Or if you're chasing a Hollywood dream, you want to become an actor, or you're chasing a music industry dream, you want to become a music producer or an artist, you know what I'm saying? If you're chasing something, you know what I'm saying? You know, do so, man, and obtain the dream, man, by strategizing, strategic, whatever. You're strategic, strategizing, do what you gotta do to attract more women into your life. You have to take the necessary steps. You feel what I'm saying? Your job in this lifetime is to attract more women. That's your fucking job. I don't care what nobody says. Even if you're broke right now, bro, be on a mission to get that bag. Like me, Kelcat, I'm always on a mission every single day trying to get this bag. Feel what I'm saying? I'm on a mission every single day of my life to chase this bag. So I'm doing something about it, my situation. I'm just not just doing nothing, bro. I want more coochie in my life, and I will keep on going until I obtain the bag that's going to allow me to have more coochie in my life. That's going to attract more coochie in my life. Because if I don't do something about this shit, I'll be here for another 8 years struggling. Like for the past 8 years, I've been struggling. But right now, I'm on a mission to do something about that. You feel what I'm saying? So if you ain't getting more women into your life, you have to start taking the necessary steps to attract more women into your life. You have to start taking the steps, bro. Just don't live life and let the whole entire 60 years go by and still be struggling. Like, damn, bro, you 60 and you still struggling? That means you was on that hamster wheel just running in place. Wasn't really going nowhere year after year. It's the same shit. You know, you got like Savvy Man. He running in place for years, complaining. And I don't believe that he's going after no bag, man. I don't think he's going in school bag, because it takes a certain type of individual to chase a school bag. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You can't just all of a sudden become a hustler, you know, overnight. Like me, I got signs of hustling. Look at all the money that I saved up for my music equipment. That's my sign of being a hustler. I saved up $5,000 worth of music equipment to pursue my music dream. I spent a lot of money. I've been overseas. I've been to Brazil twice. I saved my money and went twice. I bought the plane ticket twice. Bought the visa twice. So what that say about me? The Kelcat, he was born to be a hustler, but somewhere, for some reason, in his 20s, he got distracted by relationships and marriages. Well, I wasn't married, but I wanted to get married. Shit. I got distracted by relationships and wanting to get married and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm not where I want to be now. But now that the testosterone has fucking died down some, and I'm thinking with my top head instead of thinking with my little head downstairs, you know, I can see things clearly now. And where I went wrong and how I went wrong. You feel what I'm saying? So if you ain't trying to do nothing about your situation, about your situation, man, you know, you're gonna be there for the rest of your life instead of just being there for 5 or 10 years and then you're free. I told you this before, man. I'd rather do a 5-year sentence than do a life sentence, because you will never come out of a life sentence, bro. Give me 5 over a life sentence. Let me tell you something. If Diddy only got 5 years, he'll be released. If Diddy only got 5 years in jail, and he only had to do half of that, which is 2.5 years, man, he will be relieved. Like, goddamn, I see y'all in 2.5 years. He'll be out in 2.5 years. And that 2.5 years go by quick, man. As we get older, that time is going by quick, guys. The moment I hit 30, man, time started taking off. In my 20s, everything was slow. Time was slow in my 20s. But now I'm in my 40s, man. Shit, this shit going by quicker, man. Before you know it, I'll be pushing 50. And I don't want to be in the same predicament I'm in now when I start pushing 50. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't care about right now. I care about the future. That's the key, bro. Get your mind off right now. Start planting seeds for the next couple of years, man. You feel what I'm saying? And don't worry about the time. The time gonna pass. Before you know it, that bag gonna be yours. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care if it's the lottery. I don't care if it's a school bag. I don't care if it's a entertainment bag. You know, movies, music. You know what I'm saying? Whatever brings in the money, bro. Whatever dream you're going after, you have to keep going until you get it. I ain't stopping until I get it. That's what you gotta say to yourself, bro. That's what you gotta say to yourself. I ain't stopping until I get it. Simple as that. Won't stop, will not stop, won't stop. You feel what I'm saying? I won't stop until I achieve what I came here to achieve. Won't stop until I get my money right. In the future, I can live good and be able to attract more women into my life. That's the goal, bro. Because you're gonna be here forever, man. You guys don't know what forever is, bro? Meaning that never, your day won't come where you are attracting more women into your life. That's the key to life. Attract as many women as you possibly can. Sleep with as many women as you possibly can with a condom, of course. Unless you're having babies and stuff like that, man. You know, and stuff like that. That's the key to life, bro. I'm put here on earth to like spread my seed. If I can't spread my seed, if I'm struggling to spread my seed, God damn it, I gotta go after the bag to make things easier. And then I'll be able to spread my seed with ease, with no struggle. You feel what I'm saying? So if I'm struggling in the dating market, I have a problem. You feel what I'm saying? If you're struggling in the dating market, you got a problem and you got to solve that problem. Don't sit there and be like with question marks over your head like, damn, what can I do? How can I solve this problem? I'm having a hard time in this dating market. How can I solve it? Yeah, that's right. Chase this bag. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And eventually in the future, you'll get that bag. Trust me, if you keep chasing it, you're going to get it. Look, I already won one jackpot already, bro. I'm ready to win another one. You feel what I'm saying? I'm ready to win another one in this piece. So that's what you got to do, bro. Chase that bag all the way to the end of the motherfucking road, God. And church ain't gonna help you. Going to church ain't gonna help. Motherfuckers want me to come to church. And I'm like, how is that gonna help me, bro? Is people there, they're gonna give me a roof over my head? You should come to That's this one guy. He came in to Starbucks today. And he was like, when you gonna come to church, bro? When you gonna come to church? You gonna come to church with me? One guy that I know, you know what I'm saying? And he wanted me to go to church. I'm like, how is that gonna help me, bro? We'll pray and stuff, and and I'm like, well, you know what, though? Until I get my blessing, I ain't going to church. Church, it ain't gonna do nothing for me unless somebody there is gonna give me a place to live and a roof over my head and shit like that. No, that's not gonna fucking work. Nobody's at church is gonna give me a place to stay. A roof of my own. Now, I ain't talking about shacking up with nobody. I'm talking about a roof of my own. Is somebody gonna hook me up? No, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Church ain't gonna help you, bro. No, money, bro. Lots of it. The bag gonna help you. Feel what I'm saying? Some people think that church is a magical pill that's gonna help all your problems go away. That's not gonna attract more women into my life. If it does, a lot of them females got baggage in church. A bunch of single mothers and stuff. That ain't gonna help me, man. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to solve your reproductive problem. That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to do, bro. And going to church ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Feel what I'm saying? So you can sit there and you can cry about it all your whole entire life, man. Or you can actually get out there and do something about it. Step by step, day by day, man. That's all it is. Step by step, day by day, we'll eventually get there. I promise. You know? You just gotta hold on tight to your dream, bro. That's it. That's all. Just hold on tight. Hold on. That's what you need to do, bro. A lot of cats, they don't understand, man, what it takes to get this life up and going, where you're not struggling to get the coochie. Think about it. All these niggas, Kanye West, all these other rappers, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, even the new rappers coming in, Little Uzi Vert, they're not having problems getting women, bro. There's no struggle on their fucking goddamn on their side. I mean, there's no struggle. There's no struggle on their side. They get women easily in life. They're not struggling. A lot of guys are struggling because they don't want to put the work in to get out of this situation. To get out of this situation, it takes work and discipline and sacrifice and patience. You feel what I'm saying? And if you overweight, God damn it, lose the fucking weight so you can get laid again, bro. That's my thing. I've been struggling with weight for like a long time now. And I finally came to a decision that I'm not gonna go up in weight no more. I'm gonna stay lean. I'm gonna stay here. Even if I gotta cut down to 2 goddamn meals a day, that's how much I gotta eat then. Believe me, you can survive off of 2 meals a day. You don't have to have 3. You know what I'm saying? Your body got enough calories in each meal, you good. You don't have to eat again. You feel what I'm saying? But god damn it, you gotta be out here trying to attract more women, bro. So a lot of niggas don't even try. Like I said, the 60-year-old dude over there in Savvy Guy's comment section, in one of his videos, he was saying that he's 60 and he never met the love of his life. He let 60 years go by, bro, without having any type of female companionship or any, what's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it, NS? Is that what that says? Yeah, NS. He let 60 years, nigga. 60 fucking years, nigga, and you didn't even think to like, well, let me chase money so I can get women. You never thought that, bro? That means you spent years crying and complaining, and it never happened for you. It never happened for you because you didn't get on the path to start trying. Some niggas didn't even try, man. Talk about it being over for him. Yes, Sean Breezy, it is over for that 60-year-old dude who hasn't ever experienced female companionship. What can I say, bro? It's a done deal. I mean, there's a few people that, got to their 50s and said, fuck it, man, I'm going to change for the better. I'm going to change for the future. I'm going to start chasing this bag. And that's what happened to me, bro. I stopped chasing women because I want to have a better life with women in the future. And I saw that chasing women wasn't it. Like Morgan Freeman says, don't chase women, let women chase you. Remember when Morgan Freeman said that? He right about that, bro. Stop chasing women and chase the bag, and women will start chasing you. I guarantee it. Start chasing this bag, bro, and have faith in yourself. Have faith in your heart. You feel what I'm saying? Follow your heart. What your heart desires, bro. Keep chasing it until you get it. If your heart desires more women in your life, keep chasing this shit until you get it. So that way in the future, you'll live good with women. I get a bag, I'm going to be living good with women. I'm going to be busting all kinds of goddamn proper nuts on beautiful women. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you need to do, bro. And don't stop until you get it. That's the key, bro. One of my subscribers saying, Well, man, do you have a time limit? Do you have a time limit with chasing this bag? No, I don't have a time limit chasing the bag. Nah, I keep going until I get it. As long as I'm living, I keep trying until I get it. You see what I'm saying? And all this coping and throwing pity parties, that's not gonna do nothing, bro, for your situation, but make you feel better about your situation. Somebody else is struggling like me, man, I need to get on that train. I'm gonna get on the struggle train. I'm gonna get on the pity struggle train. You know, get on the pity struggle train, bro. Feel what I'm saying? Everybody, look, everybody crying. Bunch of babies on one train crying, bro. A bunch of babies on one train crying. Man, these women ain't killing me, man. They're like, bruh, like, you need to be spending time building yourself, man. And remember, nothing is overnight. And once you get that through your fucking head, that money and success and the bag don't come overnight, then you'll be more comfortable chasing it because you know it's going to take a long time, but it's all going to be worth the struggle in the end, bro. See what I'm saying? It's gonna be all worth the struggle, but I gotta go. This video is already 40 minutes, man. I gotta go. You guys have a good day, man. Just remember, bro, the bag takes time to get it, and you have to know that. And once you're satisfied, once you figure out that it's gonna take time to get it, then you'll be more relaxed while you're chasing it because you know it's gonna take a while, and you're okay with that. You have accepted that it's going to take time to get the money to like attract more women into your life. But it comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be comfortable with that, satisfied with that. I got to go. You guys have a good day. I'm out. Peace. I'm out. See you on the next one.